let's look at different types of go behinds. Okay. As I said, we stated already the invariants, but let's just systematize a little bit the different strategies that you can adopt to block your partner's elbow. Because at the end of the day, this is going to be the best predictor for success. Go behind is all about blocking your partner's elbow. So let's start with probably the single easiest way of doing this, which is with a hand block. Okay, so we're in our front headlock. The first thing that I want to do is I want to take a V grip on my partner's triceps here, just to kind of lock it in place. Then I want to be lifting a little bit my knee off the floor to keep this constant pressure on my partner's back. Just a little bit. I don't need to drive into him, otherwise I'm helping him stand up. I just need to let him carry all my weight while in transition. Remember, in jiu-jitsu, you tend to lose the position while in transition. It's often the case, you go from stable position to stable position, but you tend to lose the whole thing in the transition. The perfect example would be side control. Side control is very stable, mount is very stable. The transition from side control to mount is where most beginners, at least, even advanced people, they just end up losing the position because there's space for the bottom player to move. So to minimize that, you want to let your partner carry your whole weight. At this point, I just want to switch my head to the opposite side. I take my hand and I physically block my partner's elbow. And I start rotating and I start going behind. Now, this is this hand. The other hand should always make some sort of lower body connection, as we said before. There are a few ways you can do this. Wrestlers, they really go into what they call butt drags. But the point is that I have to force my partner's body weight forward. Here, if I just start going behind like this, my partner can just start standing up. Maybe not the end of the world if I can lock my hands, but I just lost top position. Maybe I lock my hands, maybe I don't. Maybe my partner defends the hands, and I might end up losing the whole thing. So what you want to do is force your partner's body weight forward. So from here, you get either a near side angle, or you get the thigh, whatever the case might be, and you just physically drag everything forward. It can be here, it can be here, you drag everything forward. When he tries to stand up, it just buys you a little bit of time to go behind, get that hip height that you need and that hip control that you need. Please don't do that. Don't do this, because here you want to, when you punch this in, your partner hits the makikomi roll. That's obviously, you want to avoid that at all costs. If you go for the hip, go shallow. If you go for the inside, go for a thigh pry, opening like so. When it goes to roll from here, no, it's not going to happen. And I haven't even started using this one. Obviously, it's not a turtle instructional, which we're going to come up in later on. But please avoid jumping here, because that's just embarrassing. So from here, I go one V grip, I change, my hand is blocking his elbow, and now I need some sort of upper body connection. It can be a butt drag, can be an ankle, can be, doesn't matter, okay? I catch and I finish my go behind. The key point is this forward shift of my partner's body weight to prevent him from building height.